I believe we are ready to rumble. All right, let's get going. Let's get rolling here. Okay, cool beans. Someone's attempting to get in, and I'm not sure why they're not, but okay. All right, YouTube. Oh, there he is. He's there. All right. We're waiting for Mr. Brian there. Awesome. He got in. I don't know what was going on. Maybe the internet connection. Who knows? But I just want to say hi, folks. How you doing? All right. Today we're going to go ahead and go over several things. So what I would do is break out your pen, pad, and paper, and also, guess what? You want to go ahead and let me go ahead and fix this here. Yeah. Looks a little crooked. Makes it look like lopsided. Okay. There's a lot of things here we want to go ahead and get done. So first of all, I want to say it's high octane. High octane today. High octane. We're going to get rolling. All right. So first of all, I want to go ahead and say again, congratulations to a lot of you. And then also another thing is, love that water. Okay. So one thing I want to go over with you folks is that, really the end of the year is here, and a lot of people have been calling and saying, okay, great, how do I go ahead and get this thing going? What do I go ahead and do? And bear with me for a minute. We're doing a camera adjustment. Now it's too wet. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, so now what I want to let you know is there's a lot of things that between now and the end of the year that you can do, but also you want to begin to understand is that those of you who have your business built already, there's things you can do now. Those of you that are going to want to go ahead and form a new company and move things over, I would do it now. Don't wait till next year. Why? Because if you do it now, incorporate now, that will count as in other words, if you do it now, it'll count as being in business when January shows up. So you don't want to wait till next year because you lose a year. So if you do it now, you don't lose a year. You actually have a year going into January. That's how it works. So that's a good thing. All right, about DBAs and divisions, this is the time to do them. This is the time to do them because they'll be because you plant the seed, you got things going, then around January, February, you can rumble and do a lot of things with them. So, all right, cool. And let's get going. Also, I want to let you know over here at Crown, over there at the Crown, and also at Corporate Credit Blueprints. I have a question to ask you. If you put $50,000 into Bitcoin right now, how much do you have in Bitcoin? Probably $50,000, right? So if you put $50,000 on a house, let's say a $250,000 house. Now you have $250,000. So who gives you more money? Bitcoin? No, hold on. Let's say at the end of the year, Bitcoin, you made $100,000. But you put $55,000 now in it, you already have $250,000 because the bank's going to lend you that much. That's how much it's worth. So I'm just kind of like saying a little bit, but if you actually went to Bitcoin, if you really thought about it, and the reason I use that because Bitcoin, can trade pretty crazy. It goes up and it goes down. You buy one Bitcoin at 50,000, one Bitcoin. All right, and the market kind of goes like this, up and down, up and down. Next, I'll draw you a graph for this so you can see it. All right. So let's say by the end of 2021, this year, it's worth 100,000. All right. So it's worth $100,000. All right. Now guess what? Now you have $100,000. Now you got to go ahead. Now you have 100. Right? You made 50 on your 50. Now on top of that, then let's say on the 50 you made, you have, let's say roughly 20% tax. So now you only actually have $40,000 you made, right? So it cost you $10,000 for the tax, and you're left with 40 net. But if you took $50,000 and bought a $250,000 place, Not only you get $250,000, you get cash flow if you bought it for rental, and also you pay zero taxes if you get yourself a good CPA, and then you do the Burr method. So what I just want to let you know is that you really want to begin to understand is that how you move your money and make your money is from how you actually use it, and sometimes in very smart ways. So it's just kind of like, if you don't know, you don't know. So I just want to let you know that. Just kind of ask you what's going on and what would you do and stuff like that. So anyways, I just want to ask you this too. What are you prepared for? Have you reached everything yet you said you were going to do? Have you done everything that you said you were going to do for the year? Have you reached the pinnacle? Have you done all the stuff that you were looking to do? Have you done everything that you figure, well, I know I can go ahead and do this, and so now you do this, and so on and so on. So my question is, what is it that you have not completed this year? The reason I'm looking over there, I'm looking at my other screen, so if you wonder what I'm doing, because I wanted to pull something up over here for you guys, and I can't, for the life of me, I can't find it. So, oh well, I guess not. So, alrighty. So, anyways, so what have you done? What is your business noted for? Not what it does, but like what it's noted for. Is it integrity? Is it transparency? Is it customer service? Do they get back to you in time? How are you treated? Um, all those things like that make a difference. And what have you really done in your business this year that fit those areas? And have you met them? And people that either work in your office or work for you, do they have the same thing around? So you want to begin to understand is that your business is shaped by you. So remember this. This is what a lot of the coaching program covers for you to get you going and to move you forward in what you're up to in your business. So oh, we got a little technical problem here, folks. What happened? What happened? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wowee kazowie. So now we want to go ahead and this is where I like, where's my tech guy? Ah. All right. Anyways, here's one thing you want to begin to look at what your business does. I'm missing a slide. Oh, wow. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Oh, my God. Anyways, what I want to say is this. What you're going to learn about your business, what your business can go ahead and do, is what are you going to build with your business? What are you looking for to do? Are you looking to go ahead and build a real estate investing? You want business vehicles? You want business trips? Put it this way. You want to design your business so you never take a vacation again. You'll never take a vacation again if you do it correctly. It'll always be a business trip. You'll never take a vacation again. Never, never, never. You're going to work for a mean company that says you're going on a business trip. And since we're family oriented, you're going to take your family with you because we're family oriented and we want to keep the family together. That's our motto. So you're going to have to take the family together, whoever the family is. You got to take the family with you. Sorry, they're going to have to go on the business trip with you and suffer. Suffer. Oh, yes, they're going to suffer. Oh, yes. Also, here's another thing. Do any of you know how to write a perk package? Do you know what a perk package is? Some of you have an LLC and you think a perk package is a throw-up bag. That's crazy. Someone said that to me today. I said, hey, have you worked on your perk package yet? Why do I need a throw-up bag? I said, okay. So what I want to let you know is that, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with your business, but you have to know how to do it. See, I'm not here to be your attorney. They'll tell you of all kinds of stuff. I'm not here to be your CPA. They'll tell you good stuff if you have a good CPA. Again, ask your CPA on the IRS code 179 and ask them, besides what they can, the normal write-off for a car would be if they scroll down to, I think it's the third page of IRS 179, it tells you what else you can do and write off up to almost it's over $100,000. Huh. I wonder what kind of car you can get with that. Anyways, that's just saying. Then also another thing, I'm not here to be your financial advisor. All I'm telling you is stuff that we do, we use, and how we do it. And our attorneys give us. Sometimes what we do also, when I'm not really sure of the attorney, I'll ask the attorney, I need a letter of opinion. Do you know what that is? The letter of opinion is very powerful as long as you stay within the letter of opinion. And anything happens, you can take it to court and say, hey, here's my letter of opinion. I stayed within the box, didn't get out of the box, and it says this, this, and this, and there's nothing wrong. And they'll look at it. If you're within that box and no one can prove you stepped out, you're okay. But ask your attorney about what the opinion letter does and what it can do for you. And then of course, they talk with forked tongue, but you try to ask them what rule it falls under, and where they can show you the code or statute for it so you can get a copy of it and attach it to the letter. Why am I telling you this now? Because the end of the year is coming. You need to start protecting yourself. Protect, protect, protect. All right, the next thing is this. Also another thing about your personal credit. Your personal credit is one of the most important things you want with your business. Why? Because the fact is that when you get your personal credit all jacked up, today I had someone call me and says, look, I jacked up my credit. I need to build business credit, and I need to fix them both at the same time. And I said, okay, great. And I told him, when you get this particular package, the personal stuff comes with it automatically because that's what it does. If it's a smaller package, I won't do it. And you like when I put on my chapstick? All right. Well, I tell you, you guys get live stuff, so I don't know if it's comical to you or not, but that's what it is. All right. So now, also what I want to let you know is that's what comes with the program. Also, another thing is this. Difference. All right. The differences that matter that makes building business credit awesome. See, the difference between building your business credit and actually knowing what to do with your business credit, there is a difference. The difference that matters is when you building your business credit makes it awesome is because of the fact you know what you're doing, which means this. You're being instructed in a way that makes a difference. You're being instructed in a way that makes a difference. And that's one thing you want to begin to understand for yourself, that you're being instructed, which makes a difference. So we do have a saying that says, what's present in the moment, or what's missing in the moment, which would make a difference now? And a lot of people don't even ask those questions. I know it sounds kind of esoteric, but it's not. It's just like that girl standing there smiling, has it on a chalkboard. Differences that matter. What are they? That makes building business credit awesome. What makes it awesome? Because someone can entertain you? I can't entertain you. I'm not funny. All right? So don't worry about that. But you want to know, what does it take to really have your business credit awesome? It's knowing what to do. I'm going to give you some steps tonight that I usually don't share to the public, but it's getting towards the end of the year, so I'm going to share some of the stuff. But most of the stuff I share with our clients. That's it. And when I give them to you, they've already been out there. I just kind of put them in an order that makes sense for them. If you're right brain or left brain or middle brain, it still makes sense for you. It takes it right here and puts it right there and makes it right and smooth. Okay? All right, so now, here we go. Get your pen, pad, and paper out. Let's go. Let's see what Miss Susie Q has written for us. She has a nice smile, doesn't she? All right, anyways. Cool. But here, before we get started, here's one thing I want to ask you. 2021 CEO Powerhouse. What have you done to go ahead and have your business going? In other words, have you accelerated your win rate, even growing 10 times more, larger than and faster? And remember, it's not faster isn't about magic. Building your business is not magic. The 100-day challenge that we have with you folks, with people that sign up for that particular course, it's a 100-day challenge. What are you going to do between now and the end of the year? If you figure out the time, and it's a little less than 100 days now, but it's 100 days. It's a 100-day challenge. Now, how to have your company accelerate. Also, it's not about lucky breaks, working harder, or getting special privileges. It has nothing to do with that. The 2021 CEO Powerhouse, the 100-day challenge, is something that has, where are you at? This is the fourth quarter. It's over. It's done. Now what you want to do, what can you do to the finish line, to take it to the finish line? All the way that way, then all that way this way, then all the way that way. What do you need to do to get it done? Are you just going to sit back and say, oh, it's over with, I haven't done nothing? What are you going to do? Some people have on the team have access to all the money they need to get some other stuff they want. Are they using it? I don't know. Probably not. Why not? Here's the thing. Corporate credit blueprints. There's a system in place that multiplies your strategies and sets a deeper seated benefit that allows you to achieve a bigger and audacious goals for this last 100 days. See, you're a CEO, period. So what kind of powerhouse are you? What have you done to really show that you're a powerhouse? And if you haven't done a whole lot, you have 100 days to do some stuff, to make things happen. Because you can do it. What you do now could show up by the end of the year. All right? This month, we're going over all the stuff for the 100-day challenge, and this is the fourth quarter. This is the fourth quarter, and now where are you at? This is like now in the football, fourth quarter, or in the last game or whatever. It's fourth quarter. It's crunch time. Are you ready? What have you been doing all year since January to now? Have you just been focusing on building your business credit instead of building business with business credit? Have you taken areas in your life and said, okay, great, what do I need to do here, here, and here? Have you had, now for instance, one of them means, have you got your division set up? At least set up. Not with a DUNS number, not with a tax ID number. Set up means you have them in the mail, you sent them someplace to your county recorder's office. Either you went down yourself to do it, or you have them in the mail waiting for them to come back. Also, another thing, have you folks out there figured out what kind of businesses that you're looking to have your divisions be? Because I know I sent an email out to some people and some haven't responded back to say, okay, what names have you picked for your business? What's it going to do? What's the high project? What is it? There's a reason for that. Anyways, crunch time. You will not want to miss it. You will not want to miss the crunch time. This is it, folks. I mean, Halloween, it's not only a wrap, it's now just going through the process. Now you're going to be dealing with all the robotic people, the holidays, okay, I'm getting this, I got to get that, oh, the turkey, oh, yeah, all that crazy stuff. What are you doing? What are you going to be doing that time? What you want to begin to understand for yourself, you want to make it happen. Also, what have you done? Can you get one more credit card? Can you get 2 more credit lines? Of course you can. Are you able to go ahead and here's the thing. I'm going to put this right out to you people that are in the class and the people that are out of the class. People in the class, You can call me tomorrow after 12 because I have an appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning with somebody to go over some items on some paperwork they're doing. But now, if you call and just give me free reign, which means this, let me apply, do all the stuff I need to do, let them call me, and I go ahead and do this for them, I'll get it all done, and then I'll call you at the end of the day or middle of the day, okay, I got this going on, you got that going on, this should be coming through to you, we got an approval on this because blah, blah, blah. You guys are, some of you are working too much. I don't know what to tell you. We're not going to say too much, is that you're working, and so you can't do some of the things because you're working during the day when people are unavailable. Which means you, because you're working during the day, and some of you can't call because you're busy in the office and people may hear you, or you're driving, you're going to run over somebody. So in some places when you get on the phone, it takes you almost an hour and a half to talk to these people because they're trying to go ahead and work with you. They're helping you out, but they haven't figured out how to go ahead and do things. It's crazy. You're going to find out how much more you guys really know more than lenders out there. So again, what are you going to do? But in corporate credit, you got to have the vision, the strategy, the plan, and the action. What is the vision? What's the vision you have for the year? Have you done anything with it? And if you haven't, cool. What's the strategy now? You have a strategy. You have 100 days. What do you want to do? If you have people that are able to assist you, then how are you going to use them? What's the plan? How are you going to get them to use them? And what's the action you're going to do? Now, we can help you build your business credit with no personal credit checks or guarantees, but sometimes you might have to. And depending on the card they are, I would say do it, and then 18 months later, depending, get out. We show you how. Next thing is this. Here's the 7 steps to get your 6-figure business funding. These are just the basics. What you want to do is make sure that your business is listed everywhere. Number 2, make your company business credit ready. Now, I'm not going to give you the breakdown what it all means, what you have to do. These are just the 7 steps. Make sure your company's business ready. Network with local banks. What does that mean, network with local banks? Do I mean Bank of America? Do I mean Wells Fargo? And if you say yes to that, I'm going to throw the water at you. No. It's the smaller banks in your community you want to go ahead and mingle with. That's a whole other conversation. That's part of the training. But network with your local banks. Not your Bank of America, not your Wells Fargo. They don't give a hootie tootie about your booty. Oops. All right, anyways. But they don't care about you. Your local banks, credit unions, when I say small mom and pop banks, they're still a bank, but they're not like Wells Fargo where you walk in and it's like you feel lost already. Okay? All right. Set up your business credit profiles. Man, that is one of the biggest ones. Even the people that pay the big money for the courses, they don't follow the rules to get their profiles straight, their phone numbers straight, the addresses straight. It's crazy. And if you're going to do it without paying to get your profile done, like sometimes you might have to pay for, I say this way, if you're going to pay for a listing, it's worth paying for your listing to get it all over with right away. If you're going to do it for free, that's perfectly fine, but you're going to have to really, really wait a while. So you want to start this. Set up your business credit profile from the get-go is so important. Not only with that, but with the Dun & Brad, Business Experience, Equifax, and a few other ones. Also, build your small build your small trade lines or credit lines of net 30s. And I say build the small ones because those give you the numbers. Those give you the numbers, which means gives you a credit score. Gives you the credit score. If you email us at www.corporatecreditblueprints, Again, www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com, www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com. We'll send you our free ebook that has the vendors you want to go to. This is small trade line. This is what you want to build. Now, number 6, you want to begin to optimize your business credit rankings. On where? Optimize on where? Google. If you have a company called, ABC Management LLC, where do you rank on Google? I don't care if you're not moving an item yet. You need to be on the ranking. I know no one ever really told you this, and I don't tell a lot of my higher clients this. Even the ones that paid $100,000. Usually don't tell them because they won't do it. But I'm going to tell all of you. Optimizing your business credit rankings on Google also persuades the lenders. Big time. Big time. You don't think they Google your business? Bet your dollar to a donut they do. Okay? It's a real good secret to know. And I say it's not a secret. No one really talks about it. But that's why. You want to get a better credit line? Get your ranking number 1 and watch what happens. Especially if your business is already designed and built and you have all the right trade lines on there. Oh yeah, all of a sudden you start getting offers mailed to you. Like real offers, signed here. Or our bank noticed this and that. Please come into our bank and see what we can do for you. All right. So that's what I mean by optimizing your business credit rankings. Get business credit. Now, what do you mean get business credit? Business credit can mean now there's some people tell you gas cards are a waste. Gas cards in the beginning are your best friend. Why? Let me tell you, you're going to use gas most of the time, right? So you alternate between 2 or 3 different cards. That's cool. But let me ask you this question. What are you going to do with all that paper supply that you order from all those places that you're going to belong to just get that? I'd rather pay for gas and get my rating. All you have to do is $100 of gas in a month, or even not even that. I think 75 on one card. The next month's doing the other card. You can do it every other month, or if you, whatever you got to do to get it done. So I tell more in a private class, but I won't say much on YouTube. All right, so now, there you go. This is what I mean by that lady's like the flipping the money like that. All right, so now, the next thing is this. If it's not what you know, it's who you know. So what I'm saying is that if you go back to the slide, what I just said to you a second ago, if you're going to go ahead and optimize your business credit ranking ratings so the bank gets to know you, then also it's who you know. Why don't you go into the bankers and go talk to them? Not to get a loan. Inquire. Hey, you know what? I have a business going. I just want to inquire about your services. I'm curious because my job is to study it first and see where I'm going to go before I make up my mind. What do you offer in the way of and then you take a notebook. Dress nice. Dress shirt. You want to wear a tie? Cool. Or a jacket, no tie, nice shirt. A pair of nice pants. No holes in the pants, guys, okay? At least a pair. I don't care. Here's one thing. I don't care how ugly your shoes are. But polish them. A polished shoe, even on the side of the shoe, you polish the side of the shoe. People know. The first thing I look at somebody's shoes, and I can tell you about them, especially if they're wearing a suit. Oh, heck no. Even the bottom of my shoes or my dress shoes are shined up. Because when you put your foot up, you'll see the shine part. You might see where you walk, but they're shined every time. When I wear them out there, boom, you scrape all the rocks off the leather and you shine it up again. It sounds crazy. Then I have the shoe heels and the tip of the shoe to protect the front of the shoe. Your shoe tells you, I don't care if you walk in there with Levi's that are all dirty. If you wear a pair of nice shiny shoes, people know something about you. It's just like a woman that polishes her toenails. When she polishes her toenails, the man gets a pedicure and takes care of her feet, you know she's somebody to deal with. Doesn't matter your level of education, doesn't matter the level of your income. When you take care of yourself, people respect you for that. You look at something, I don't care if shoes you buy is Payless still around? I don't care if you buy at Payless, shine those shoes. Let them know that you are that meticulous. Shine your shoes. I didn't say your tennis shoes. I said your dress shoes. I don't care. Buy the polish. Brown, whatever color you have, black polish. I like black shoes because it's just straight across, goes with everything. All right? So, anyways, just those are little tidbits. I know it sounds crazy, but it does make a difference. When you go in to see somebody, I promise you, you watch people's eyes when they look at you. It's almost like when women get upset at men that kind of all of a sudden look at their chest and look away. They know what you're doing. But I'm telling you, watch people now. You watch now when you go out. Watch what people's eyes go to you when you meet them first. They go down to your shoes and look at you. If you're dressed up, they look right away. You're dressed up, they look at your shoes. Who cares about a $5,000 suit and a $2,000 shirt and a $3,000 tie, and you have all these cufflinks, and they look at your shoes that are all tore up from the floor up, not polished. I don't care if they're Da Vinci's shoes, whatever you call them, Gucci Wuchis, Tommy Choo, whatever that is. If your shoes are all jacked up, and I don't care if they're a famous brand, that tells something about you. Forget the suit. You'd be better off walking in there with a pair of nice Gucci shoes all buffed up and shining and you know ready to go. You can see it in the mirror in it. Wearing a pair of trunks, you'll look a lot better. Might look a little funny, but you'll look a lot better. I'm just saying. Anyways, the reason why I say that is I see some people wearing suits. It's like, I'm like, whoa. All right, today I was at the courthouse today, filing some paperwork on some things, and then yeah, I saw these attorneys going there with their suits. I'm like, suit looks sharp suits. I look at their shoes. I'm like, oh my god. And then yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was really weird. Anyways, all right. So again, it's not who you know. It's not what you know. It's who you know. Also, never underestimate this. This is the end of the year. You have 100 days, give or take. I'm going to tell you, and you've heard this over and over and over. I'm going to say it again because this is one of the most powerful tools that anybody has out there. Never underestimate the influence of private money lending. Again, all your people that acquire wealth understand about OPM. Do you? Do you know that your company, if it started today, could get a loan, could get a real estate loan today to flip and rehab a house? Today. If you just got your paperwork back today, your corporation, you just got it back today. Let's say you're in Denver where you can file it online in the morning and you have it back about this time today. I mean, this time today. File it this morning, you have it today about this time. And it's 741, so whatever area you're in, if you file it in Denver, you would have it today. Tomorrow you can apply with us and have your business get the loan for a house flip, rehab, rental, even if you own the land, the construction part of it, absolutely. But no, you rather sit there and say, well, I really want to do real estate. No one's telling you to do real estate. I'm telling you, if you don't want to do it, then lend out the money and make some money. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to own a house. You don't have to flip a house. You just lend the money out and you make money from lending the money out. And in 45 days, you'd have your first check for sure. And don't tell me you can't use the holidays are coming up. Don't tell me you can't use another extra $1,500 to $3,000. Don't tell me that. This is what I'm saying is that why are you waiting? Remember, borrowed money is not taxable. Don't spend money, loan money. So the money that you're able to use from us as a money connector, you're able to go ahead and use that money to lend to somebody else that's going to do a rehab, fix up, up a house, or they're going to go ahead and have a rental they want to refinance out into. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do with it. How about this? Let's say you own a piece of property that is non-owner, and you just need rehab money. We will finance the rehab money for you. Don't have to worry. We will refinance the rehab money for you. Next thing is this. This is why I say you want to begin to learn the line of defense. Your main business should have one of these businesses down here to go ahead and do real estate. I've been saying this and saying this and saying this. A lot of you, I've heard some people tell you, oh my God, I had some guy come to me. This is no kidding. This is no kidding. Today, I had something to fly. Today, I had some guy call me. This is no joke. He has 18 properties, 18 LLCs. And I said, excuse me? Yeah, my attorney told me to get these 18 LLCs. And I sent him the link over that played the one attorney saying about how he just cuts through the LLCs and just demolishes and horrifies and destroys people with LLCs. And those are the words. And that's called, what did you say? Word. Yeah, that's what he said. Slice, dice, slice through, destroy, humiliate, and horrify the people. He even says he'll even go against his own people, which is the attorneys, if they do something dumb. He says he has no problem with that. I'm like, wow, okay. So I sent him the link. He called me back. My God, then why did he tell me? Because he's an attorney. I mean, I'm not an attorney and I know better than that one. Why are you going to spend that kind of money to set up that many LLCs? It's crazy. I just told him, look, if you set your business up, if you set this is where right now, if you have an LLC, you can set it up correctly now. This is the time of year to do it. Because you get a year with the company. In the beginning of the year, like, nah, don't do it yet, don't do it yet. At the end of the year, I say do it because you get 1 year of being in business with that corporation. Instead of if you do it next year, why do it in January? You don't get anything out of it. Now is the time you get something out of it. So January, you're going into your second year now. Most people don't know that either. You don't hear people talking about that on the internet and YouTube. Like I said, the OGs out there that actually know the business, we don't really talk too much about certain things. We'll talk about the small stuff, but now is the end of the year. Look at guys, time to put up. The end of the year, you got 100 days left to do everything that you needed to do. Man, if you have a wife, if you have a husband, or your lovers, or whatever it is, family, what are you waiting on? Why won't you build your business credit? Use the money that we let you use to make money. If I knew my other half, whoever it might be, I would be all over him, beating him on the head. You're not doing what? He offered you what? It doesn't mean we're going to do that for life. It'll get us started in our business. Come on. This is so crazy. It'd be like Bezel says, hey, come and use my money to build your business. What are you going to say? Oh, I'll go to him? What's the difference between the money that anyone has that lets you use it or Bezos? Nothing. What about Walmart? Walmart, they just guess, you think everything on the shelves paid for? Give me a break. You think Bezos stuff he has on his side is paid for? No way. OPM, OPM, OPM. 2022 is going to be OPM year. You watch. You watch. It's going to be OPM, OPM, other people's money. That's what I'm going to be teaching all that whole year. You watch who follows suit right behind corporate credit blueprints. You watch. And that's the thing. And they're not going to even teach you how to defend yourself. Everything I show you, I have people. I tell the students, go ahead. They say, take it to your attorney. Take the structure I gave it to them right. And I even say, you know what? I even told them one time, you have 1 week, take what I've given you, take it to the attorney. If you want, you can call me. And if I'm free, I'll go ahead and talk to them. If not, we'll schedule a time to talk, because guess what? I had every attorney that I've spoken to says, this. Now, you get someone say, well, this is fine, but you know the LLC, and then I say that I let him talk, and I'm just kind of like, well, let me ask you. At the end of the day, the managing member is still like the sole proprietor, that when he does the DBA, John Jones doing business as Lawnmower Service. Lawnmower Service at the end of the day is still Jim Jones. Is it not? Oh, yeah. Well, an LLC, isn't that the same thing? The managing member at the end of the day is the owner of the LLC. And if anything happens, he has to sign a lot of it, impersonal in a way, because he's the target. And what about a corporation? Is the founder really the owner? Oh, the person who owns the stock. Well, does the person that's the founder of a corporation, do they have to own the stock? I'm not even going to answer that question, because the answer is so. Your divisions is what you want to build here. Real estate. Real estate does not mean you have to buy real estate. If you have money, put it this way, if you're loaning money and you loan the money out and you're making anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000 to $6,000 a month loaning the money out, never owning the real estate, never touching the real estate, never flipping the real estate, that's one area where most of your money is going to be made. And on top of that, if you find something yourself, do you realize that we allow you, of your organization that you have structured, that we will go ahead and let your organization take the loan out too? I'm just saying, I don't know what in the world some of you are really thinking when you got the money sitting at your table. I don't like you. So instead of you making $6,000 a month because you don't like someone, you just rather go ahead and just, well, I'm not going to make $6,000 a month because I don't like how he sounds on YouTube. Boy, is that tell me, is that goofy? I promise you, Bezos has never liked a lot of people coming up through the ranks. But he had to actually tolerate and deal with it because it allowed him to make money. And I bet you to this day, the ones that were kind of like he tolerated are his best people, because those took care of him and made sure he had his OPM. So I just want to say, hey, look it. And if people think, if you think I'm rough, you know what rough is? Getting up every day, going to work, 8 hours a day, slaving for somebody else. That's rough. Now, some of you are slaving for somebody else and have a dream, and you're pursuing it. That's good. But some of you just have one day I'm going to do my business. Well, one day I'm going to get into real estate. Man, you can get into real estate today. Anyways, done with that. Because what we teach you is never bring the pain home. Here's the thing. You go ahead and have an opportunity for your business to actually generate some more dinero, feria, change, greenbacks, all the other backs, more Federal Reserve notes, however you want to call it. The thing is, this is where you're going to learn never to bring the pain home, because why would you want to go ahead and bring the pain home if you sign up for certain things? It's crazy. That's not what you want to do. You want to learn actually how to structure everything So no matter what you do and how you do it, you don't bring the pain home. So when everything ever hits the fan like COVID did, you're ready for it. You're ready for it. Because you, like me, don't want someone knocking on your door and saying, hey, your business owes some money because you're the signer on it. What if you were a signer on behalf of? Ooh, I'll talk to you later about that. All right, next thing. You want to grow your business but don't have the money? Here's again. That is such a fallacy because you do have the money. At Corporate Credit Blueprints, all you have to do is realize you have the money because we set you up with the money so you can go ahead and use it in real estate only. There's a lot of people out there that don't do certain types of loans that we do. I'm going to tell you one way they don't do. Every one of them, except one. Okay? This is the one I know of. Is they're either going to only give you 80% of the purchase of when you're buying a property, or they're only going to give you, or 90%, and you still have to come to the table with $10,000 or whatever it is, $20,000, $30,000. You buy a $400,000 house, you need to come in with $80,000, or if it's 10%, $40,000 to the table. Now, you ask any investor, any money smart, savvy, financial savvy person, would you rather pump $80,000 into a down payment, right? Or would you rather have the purchase price 100% funded, and then have your rehab? Everyone does 100% funding of the rehab. And how about 100% of your closing cost? Which now, and we give you 70% of the ARV, the after repair value. And if that number works out, includes everything in, you don't have to come to anything with the table. The worst case scenario that I've seen is that they were short on the closing. That's the only thing they were short, because the house wouldn't appraise for the ARV. So they had to come in with like $1,600. But at least they know this. They know this up front before they close. So I'm just telling you, there's a lot of stuff out there you guys are missing. So again, you want to grow your business but don't have the money. Let me tell you what the extra money would do, because you'll be able not only to afford to establish your business, you'll be able to go ahead and afford, but guess what? Could you not have other people bird dogging and working for you out of your office or whatever it is, generating these loans, and you work out a commission plan with them that we help you structure? Come on, folks. And I didn't say you had to love it. You might find someone who would love to run it for you. Isn't that how you scale a business? Don't ask me. I'm just thirsty and full of water. All right. The quickest way to go ahead and discover the quickest way to make an income. I already been telling you what it is. To build your business credit. Again, it's OPM, 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 OPM. 4 points of income. Real estate. Real estate. Now, most people build a lot of their riches, not wealth, riches from real estate. And then if you get into a bigger thing, you get into big projects like buildings. That's where you start generating a lot of the money. It's not just real estate in the way they've been telling you. Then the franchise. Real estate will get you here, even if you only lend money on real estate and you become a note holder. And then you have them done right, and then you can sell them. There's many places you can sell them and get top dollar. But your franchises, profit sharing. Profit sharing is another way to go ahead and show you how to leverage that. Leveraging your money. You got to learn how to leverage your money as you're beginning to grow, so you can go ahead and do things and pay things off. Leveraging is one of the most valuable things that you can learn. So again, being a money connector for your business will help you establish your business and get it on a solid foundation. Even if you only did 1 or 2 a month and you make an extra $3,000 a month, working maybe 8 hours out of a whole month, it's not going to take time from your family. It's not going to take time from your kid. And you'll have money left over because the money you're going to use for your business, because it does cost money to pay for your items, especially when you got to order items to go ahead and have the credit report done. I mean, to order so they report to your credit so the business credit gets reported. That money will definitely, one loan you would do will cover your whole cost every month. The extra one, you can go crazy and just spend it and give your wife, girlfriend, whoever, give mom. Start taking care of mom's house, you know, buy a new bathroom. Yeah, you betcha. So also you'll be able to discover the new opportunity. Because if you got in now, if you were to get in right now, next year this time, you have made part-time just 100 grand. If you just follow the system, because we have training all the time. This is no joke. This is no joke money. The money is ready to go. There's no like, it's ready to go. But I'm going to tell you how the system works. You give me what our requirements are, then I'm going to give you the money that your client needs. It's that simple. Let me ask you, could you make sure your client has a contractor's bid that is signed by the contractor? Could you also request the license and the insurance from the contractor or from the client, have the client get that and send it to you? Could you do that? Could you take a client's real estate contract and hand it to you? And could you not forward that and upload it? Could you not get title, name, phone number, email address? Could you not get the insurance, homeowner's insurance, email, phone number, address? Could you not go ahead and request a photo ID, passport, driver's license? Could you not request those? Would that be really hard to do? Can you multiply 300,000 times 70%, and that gives you your loan amount that you'll be able to loan? Could you not go ahead and have them fill out the paperwork with their name, phone number, address, their social security number, date of birth? I mean, could you not fill those items out? I'm just saying, it's not that hard. If you're afraid to talk to people, could you not text them and say, hey, I fill this out? Or whatever it is. I mean, there's a way you can get around all that if you're afraid of people. So here's another thing. Should you hire a business coach? I'm going to tell you, if you haven't hit your goal this year, you definitely would want a business credit coach. Absolutely. But you can go to www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com and you got the phone number there, 888-471-4252, extension 2001. Or you can call the hotline, 877-819-0891. You betcha. You betcha. Again, 877-819-0891 or 888-471-4252, extension 2001. Or you can go to www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com and send us information saying you're having interest in it. And call us, see what they're coaching about. Okay, this is what, tell us what you're looking to do, because it's not a cookie cutter. Everyone's different. You have a different situation than the next person. The next person that called, let's say you call me, next person would not have the same thing. Call. Make the investment in your business. It's not you. After you, the best. See, when you make your investment in the business to grow, you're going to end up growing because you made the investment in the business, which will rub off on you. With that, I want to say again, give us a call at 888-471-4252, extension 2001, or give us a call at 877-819-0891, and we'll be glad to go over with you anything that you are looking for. So again, I want to say good night. Thank you for being here. And most of all, remember this. Each and every one of you do make a difference in the world. So thank you very much for being here. And we'll see you on Sunday. And I'll have more exciting stuff for you Sunday. Bye-bye.